everyone, and now we're going to learn how to do the New Year's banner and sign. So if you go ahead and open your Cricut design space, we're going to go ahead and click on the new project. This file has a couple different versions of it because you can only cut so many on one page, and I have it set where you can use 4 on a page. So we're going to start with the beginning banner. So you'll open that file up, and this is what it looks like. This is what you're going to use to cut the Gold Mylar pages that are going to go behind the letters, and we'll start with that one just to get you used to getting these on the mat and cut without worrying about the letters just yet. So you go ahead and select the banner and insert the image. And this is what it looks like. It's pretty simple. There are 4 of them here, and you're going to just go ahead and cut them just like they appear on the page here. You don't need to do anything else. So you're just going to go ahead and load your mat in your machine with using the Gold Mylar sheets, and you'll do one at a time, and you're going to need 3 of them. So you'll just go to Make It, and you'll change this to 3 and apply. So now it will cut it 3 times, and they should be sized right to go on the 8.5 by 11 just perfectly. So you shouldn't have to worry about moving anything or doing anything with these designs. And then you'll go ahead and continue. And once it's connected, you'll set your base material. For this one, I used the medium cardstock, and the fine point blade is fine. And the default pressure, I did do more because this is a heavier cardstock. And then you'll just go ahead and continue. Loading your mat into your machine, pressing the little arrow button, and then once it's ready to go, you'll hit the C for Cricut to make it. And you will be cutting 3. So the first one will cover the HAP, P, and the next one will cover the Y and EW, and the last one will cover the YEAR. And this again is the back of your banner. When you're done cutting the backs of the banners, just come back out to this by hitting the cancel and finished, the finished product of the last one you just made. Come back here, make sure you save it. So we'll just call this the banner backs and save it. And then what you'll do is you come over to New, and this gives you a brand new blank canvas with nothing saved. Go ahead and upload and browse, and then we're going to look for beginning banner 1. This Microsoft Edge HTML is the one you're looking for. That is an SVG, and go ahead and open it. And now you can see we have the letters inside. You can go ahead and tag this if you like. And save it. And now that it's come in, just go ahead and click on it. The green box comes around. It does show up down here in the little toolbar, and then go ahead and insert the image. You're going to do this for all of the files that I've given you, so you'll have 2 more to upload after this, and you'll follow these exact same steps. Again, everything comes in sized perfectly to match the ones that you just printed that will go behind, and so your HAP will have the yellow or the gold mylar behind it shining through. These will automatically cut out the little holes that you'll put the ribbon through for your banner. You will notice that you're going to have the A here and the P here. You're going to have little pieces cut out. You will need to save those because you will glue them onto the back, so you'll have a complete letter. For this one, you are going to have to select all of it and go ahead and click Attach. That will prevent these little pieces from cutting out individually off to the side. So go ahead then and click Make It. And now you can see it's going to cut just perfectly with the little pieces inside of the letters, so you won't have them off to the side trying to cut by themselves. And this again will fit on your 8.5 by 11 sheet that was provided to you in the box. You only need one copy of this, and you'll go ahead and continue. Once your machine is connected, you'll go ahead and choose the medium cardstock. For this one, we are using the white cardstock. It should cut just fine. You can increase the pressure to more and use the fine point blade. And then you'll continue on and follow instructions from your machine, the blinking buttons. So continue to do that for the next 3 files and on the white cardstock that was provided. And next up, you'll have the videos on how to assemble it. If you ever have any questions, please feel free to join the Facebook group and ask the questions in there, or email me at lori@craftdreamtime.com. So now we have some of the letters cut down in ways. I use the take on the white cardstock. As well, the supplies don't have an. I didn't include a lot to make mistakes, so keep that in mind. Just remove that, and then if you have any leftover tape up there on your cut design, just take it off. These should be fairly easy to remove from the mat without having to bend or crease the mat at all. And you'll notice that you do have your leftover letters on the mat, so you want to save those. We'll use those as well as the little circle cutouts on the sign that we're going to make. I like to try to use as much of everything that I cut as possible to prevent waste. Remember that you do need that part of the A. You're going to paste it onto the gold that you cut out, as well as the P. So make sure that you save all these little pieces. So we'll take the pieces that you cut out, the letters, and we'll go ahead and just attach them to the paper provided, the 12 by 12. I did use some of the sticky dots underneath some of the letters just to give it a pop here and there, as well as some leftover stars and the leftover circles that were all cut out of the pieces. So it makes a cute little sign. You could put it in your home or in your office, welcoming in the new year. Now we're going to go ahead and work with the letters. You're going to go ahead and glue the white to the gold using the tacky glue that was provided, and make sure they all are dry before you start this process. We're going to put them in reverse order for putting them on the string. So make sure that you start with the R and go all the way back and put them in order that way. It will make it much easier for putting the strings through. Using the ribbon that was provided, you're going to start in the front and go around the back so you don't see the ribbon for each letter. Now as you go, you're going to keep moving the letters down the ribbon, and don't worry about spacing them just yet. Also, you'll notice that I ended up cutting mine for the words so that I could hang them on the wall, one under the other, with happy on top and then new in the middle and then year on the bottom. You can as well do that here. You would just cut the strings or the ribbon to the correct length that you would like. So you'll do that for all of the letters. And now if you have some extra stars left over, if you want, you can use them in between the words, like I show it here. Just make sure that you have enough ribbon. So I suggest, if you are going to keep one long banner, to add all of the letters on first and then attach the stars. And you can just glue them as I'm showing you here. So at the very end, I just made a knot at the end, a slip knot. So just fold it, and then while you have it pinched, go ahead and just tie a knot. So that you just have a little place to hang it on a nail. So that was what it would look like if you attach the star. So I'm just going to go ahead and put glue on the back of the star and add it to the ribbon. Now to have it all together, you're going to want to turn it over. And then what I did, you don't have to do this, but what I did was I glued the ribbon to the back of each letter so that they wouldn't slide around. And that way I could fan fold it and not have to worry about it, and so I could save it for next year. And there you have it. You have your little wands and your New Year's banner. Now this was the beginning project. The advanced and the intermediate projects have different files for you to use and cut that are a little more difficult, but you'll follow the same procedures. And we're getting excited for January's box.